Okay, here we go. It's finally time. I'm curious to see, like, how they decided to drop, because I think the crossbows got a free sword, right? So someone would drop a Morningstar and get a shield from the crossbow and just buy the cleaver, which is affordable. Okay, we see the flag spawn. Yeah, I think Russia's gonna set up early here to take the flag. It is a good approach to go from the left. It's just a hard time, like, if they get to set up their archers and they push you down into the corner here, the archers can get free fire here in the fight, as the crossbows might get into melee. Germany will probably want to set up Ika on the right side here. Take the engagement from there. Okay, actually Ika might set up on the bottom. I'm not a big fan of the bottom, it's like still pretty good for Cav, this position, but might be fine. Yeah, they're moving up. Red War setting up behind the gate here. I think it's just a matter of time before they're gonna set up to take the fight. Yeah, we can see that Germany's ready to move in here. Ooh, and they're actually gonna get a good engagement here unless Red War hits some headshots. Yeah, we can see Rats go down early to the Morningstar there, and Jonas also getting a kill there. And killing with a straight up double kill, just hitting through the shield with the Morningstar. You can see Volshin being caught in melee, and Red War has gotten one kill, but it's taken way too long for him to get it. And now he's the last one in the team. And that was almost a whitewash. If they had played even a little bit more patient, they would have whitewashed them completely there. That's a really, really good start here for Germany. We might see the Morningstar picked up by someone. Yep, and there we go. 3 Morningstar immediately. And that's a really good start for Germany, like... As a Cav, when you get that momentum, when you feel like you can actually do something, it makes a big difference. Ooh, Pika going for the early shot on Red War. We can see that Russia is just banking on the flag here. I feel like they were way too passive. Germany moved up and they just got to push them there. Ooh, and that's an unlucky drop early on for Germany here. It's gonna make the run a bit harder running the Freeans. Especially in a position like this now. Where Russia has the, like... They have a natural crossfire set up here. Germany might have to send Cavs to deal with Red War, it's gonna crossfire them really hard. Yeah, we can see Germany wants to get through their spawn here. It might be really hard for them to use their crossbows in this position, but... If they can win the melee engagement here... It just Red War might pump them down with arrows here, and this is gonna be a hard push for Germany. But they're actually getting in a really good position, and Red War can't shoot right now. You see Killer moving in to deal with the archer. Oh, but that's a nice headshot from Red War. And Russia's actually surviving this fight pretty well. Germany's trying to put on the pressure, but Russia's actually getting something done here. Yeah, we can see Arne getting a good early kill there in melee. Scar trading away, but they need to deal with the archer who's gotten a like double kill now, almost triple. Yeah, that's the run for Russia. I think losing that extra inf for Germany really, really hurt them here. And we can see the archer, like, we can see Red War getting 2 kills there, and Arne getting 2 kills. Getting into that close quarter with the archer that close just ends the round. I think that drop they had on either really hurt them, like losing that extra inf. I still feel like it was a pretty okay engagement point for Germany, considering Volshin only picked up 1 kill from that position. But it's still not enough. Or, well, not enough for Germany. Because in Russia, they're taking a pretty high up position. They're already dropping the top. Still really passive though. I feel like Germany want to do something active and like push somewhere, but... Yeah, now we're gonna have to see Russia actually move somewhere. Yeah, they're gonna go for middle here. And Germany is set up to defend this. I think this is still a hard position though. Even with them getting their infs here, the archers has, like, Volshan has a good position here to shoot them. Ooh, but they actually want to move them up to melee. They might go 6 people into melee here. And Feruni getting stopped and going down early. That's a really good start here. And Germany can't afford to get cornered here, as we can see the Morningstar stun really helping Russia there. Starting at a nice hit then. But this is just a really cornered position for Germany, and oh, they're actually getting a team kill and a nice kill from Scar after when Arne misses it. But there we go, there comes the kill that Russia needed. Oh, he's getting killed. Yeah, but that's the round over. Germany had a few moments there where they could have put it back, but I think getting pushed by both archers in melee there, and considering the archers didn't just have those spiked clubs anymore, made a big difference. Ooh. Never say never, right? But okay, 2 cav, 1 archer is never. That's the round over. I think Rodok is a lot weaker here, so any extra rounds Germany can pick up makes a big difference. One good thing for Rodok here is that, in general, Vega can't gear up that much. Like, they can get the helmets, but that's about it. Ooh, and we can see the early push coming here. Germany wants to contest the top, and Russia has to fall back here. They might put up Ika to the barrel here, but we can see Razor taking the top. Actually, Ika might be down in respawn. And this is a lot better from Germany, as Russia is taking a really long time to get to the top. Oop, and we can see either drop again. This really hurts Germany, I think. At least you get the flag on, like, a position that's more positive for them. No, Razor's going down to take the middle. They don't want to have the top here. I think they want to contest the archer with Razor. But it's still a really dangerous position as the cav can just get in there. We can see Russia moving up here, and Razor needs to be there to do the crossfire. Ika has a good position, but it might not be enough. Yeah, and we can see Raskin moving up to get in from behind now. This is actually a good position. Oh, Ferune going down early. That's a really, really bad left there. We can see Kraken trying to use the spear in melee. That's a nice kill from Jonas Scar, though. I think Germany might still have this. But Razor goes down immediately. Cypher's coming in, and if they get Jonah here, I think that might be round over. Killer really needs to get a kill here. Oop, and he missed it, but Jonah actually getting the kill here. Oh. Yeah, and there goes Scar, and that's the 4v2, and I think that's round set and match. Well, not match, but round and set, I guess. And that's a nice shot from Motion. And that's a really good 3-1 for Russia. I think with either dropping there, that just really hurts them so much. Not having that extra inter just removes that extra, like, punching power that Germany would have gotten out of Rodok. The cleavers can one-shot the Vagers even with, like, a normal body hit, if you just hold it and get the motion forward. So not getting that makes a big difference overall. But I still have to say that it's well played of Russia not to throw away the round, even when they're in the lead. But I still feel like Germany could have actually won those rounds, for sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we might actually see... I guess we're gonna see either go to bench here. I don't think they can afford those disconnects. They really hurt, especially when you have to run 4 infantries. Like, it's one thing if you lose that one cav. If normally only one of the 2 cabs get to do, like, a lot of work, so if you lose one cab, it might not be the end of the world, but if you get outnumbered in an fight, and the enemy cabs comes in, it's way too hard, unless the enemies fuck up. But we also have to remember that Vager is the stronger side with the archers, so we'll see what happens there. I think the Morningstar Cav think Russia might run it. Siphon might use it, I guess. And yeah, I think we can see the 2 crossbows here. Actually, is that 3 crossbows? No, wait, Volshan, Red War... Okay, no, that's... They're running the same setup, so it's 4 to 2. My guess is... I can't see any other line setup being ran for Germany than 4 to 2 here, honestly. It's just a matter of what players they want to field, so... If they'll field Rainbow with Lord Metzger or not. And what infs they field, so I guess they'll field Boris, Scar, Krag, and Yona? That's my guess. Disturbed's playing Cavs, so... Ooh, I'm not sure they should rely on either here, if he's disconnecting. Yeah, we can see Boris going in, so I guess they're gonna bench either here. I don't think Scar is going bench, you see? Actually, they might do. I'm surprised no, oh wait. No, they put him in again. I'm surprised they're fielding either still, though. Considering his disconnects. Yeah, I guess that's... Okay, so Metzger went bench, so Rainbow's in, so they run Rainbow Racer Archers. Yeah, it's still gonna be a 4-2, I guess. Disturbed and Killer Cav. Okay. One thing I'm interested in is whether Russia will be aggressive here or not. I feel Russia, they play a bit unorthodox, like, they can actually move up and take some, like, they can take, like, weird positions. But if you think about the position you're in, like, they do a push on Reverend. If the flag spawns in the middle and they have church side, they go on this, like, the spawn side of the 3 houses and push from there. And most teams react by either trying to defend it, not either, they try to defend it, but it's a horrible position because then they have access to middle. And it's like a weird position to push in, but if you just think about it and rotate around, you're in a good position. And they do this on a few maps where they're like, where it feels weird, but they're actually doing pretty, like, normal things. You just have to put your mind to it. So I'm curious whether they'll do something like... something different here. Not sure what, though. I think teams has gotten this map pretty much... like... people understand this map in, like, a general sense. Like, you can get to the top faster if you're fast on drops, but you'd still meet at the actual top, so they might get a crossfire, like Vaegir, that spawns on the top. So it's just whether, like... not whether, it's like... it depends on how you want to play the map, I think. Like, you can be aggro or defensive on this map, but you can't be too passive, and you can't be too aggro, because just running means instant crossfire, due to the, like, default positions. Okay, here we go. Let's see, yeah, so 2 crossbows to cav from Russia, and the same for Germany. I want to see if we see any Morningstar cav here. Nope. Yeah, so we're just holding down. Germany gets the flag, which is really good. They're gonna set up Rainbow in the crossfire position. They might have, yeah, Racer on the top. Subject to discussion here is like, how will Russia engage here? Because if Germany start raising flag and they go through tunnels, yeah, they're gonna be really pressed on time. You can see the flag going up really, really fast here. So Russia's gonna have to leg it like full speed to get there in time. You can see they're not even around the corner. The flag is halfway up now. Yeah, you can see Rainbow's just falling back. It's probably gonna go take middle here. Nope, it's going to the barrel. It's a fine position for Germany though. I'm just surprised they give it up. They saw them move around there. Could just close them off at the gate and have a cab raise the flag, but now Russia's a good position where both Red War and Volshin can shoot here. And it's gonna be a lot harder for Racer here, I think. Look at some fighting going on. Oh, Germany gets an early kill there. That's a really nice kill from me there. Oh, we can see a bad team kill there, but and Russia's taking the lead here. Yeah, and Russia's actually getting the melee fight, and I feel like the German cab is not doing enough. The infantry went down way too quickly there, and I feel like the archer's not giving enough input, but... Oh, okay. It looked like it might have been a comeback for a second there, but... Oh, we might still see a comeback here. And it might depend on if Red Wars hits a shot here. Yeah, and there we go, it's Racer. Oh, but I think that's a dismount from Rainbow. I think that's sloppy from Germany. Like, the positions are okay, but if Russia moves around, and they just have an archer up here, archer behind here, or even closer, like the gate, and they just hold their infs here, there's no way they can push, and if the cav comes in, like, Rainbow can just shut them down. If they try to push the left here, they're gonna die. I think that's sloppy from Germany, like, giving up the positions that much. It's a nice early win there for Russia. And if you look at the kills, and I think this is a bad indicator, like, that the infantry gets the kills here. It's okay that the crossbows can get like 1 kill each, but the infantry shouldn't get like this many kills. Germany just went down too quickly in the melee, and I think they're being stressed when they fight. We can see Germany's actually taking the same positions that Russia took last time. And I'm curious about why Racer is not in tunnels or a similar position, where they have to send a cab to him. See Volshin peeking for Racer here. This is a great position for Red War though. Oops. Sloppy sloppy. Surprising to see the archers winning the slow shooting war against the crossbows. A standout like this. I think Rainbow, no, he didn't have that angle. At some point Germany's gonna have to go to the flag now, because it's actually getting higher here for Russia. I think when it's like 40 seconds left they're gonna do a heavy push. Because Germany has to commit at some point, unless they want to draw. And you can see every time anyone falls back just a bit, the flag gets higher. Yeah, so I think Germany, they have to go for this now. And this is really... I'm not sure what they're waiting for. They're just ruining the round here. They have to get Russia off the flag there, but they're getting early kills there. We see Disturb going down and Boris going down as well. And Germany's actually leaving the flag, and now Bruce is racing it. Yeah, and this is Germany is throwing the round away, I feel like. Yeah, and there we go. I think Germany is playing very sloppy. They're way too scared to engage there. Like in those standoffs, the crossbows are gonna hit the headshots. You can't let them set up like that. And I feel like Razor's position just didn't add anything. Like there's one thing when it's up at the gate, but if you set up at like the tunnels instead. Oop, never mind. Early push coming. Oop, Disturb getting a nice bump stab there. Oh, Disturbed! I'm so scared watching that. Like if the crossbows hit a shot there, they're just dead. Oop, and Germany's getting... They're so passive again, I'm not sure why. They're just losing outness, and yeah, we can see... Rainbow's at least getting into the spawn here. Meteor going down early, and this is just bad for Germany. I'm not sure what they're doing here. This position gives nothing for them at the moment. Yeah, we can see Volshin and Red Wars getting 3 shots here, and Killer's going down. Scar's trading well, but Boris going down, and they're just losing their infantries. And Germany has literally no pressure here, as Russia's just running away with naval outpost here. Yeah, that was almost a clean wipe. A 7 to, like, a 1 to 8 kill deficiency there. And we can see at Germany, they have barely any kills. And that's a 6-1 lead for Russia here. Germany really needs to, like, assess their positioning and think about what they're doing. Though it is the grand final, so I guess it's hard to fix on naval outpost now when the map is over, but I think they should really think about it when they play on naval, on Desert Oasis. I think we might see one archer here, potentially, for Germany. Don't tell me Germany runs 2 archers here. I think they're probably gonna run 4 caviar, I guess. Okay, so Jonas definitely gonna go cav here. Oh no, guys. The streamer mod has an issue where this happens. So many errors. Game, please. Okay, if we just do this, we might not see anymore. Oh, he stopped hitting. Thank God. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I just want to go back to the naval outpost because it, like, as a commander, it upsets me to see it really upsets me when I see, like, the commanding being done like that. They move up to take a position, but they have no clue what to do when they get to the position. So when you get there, you want to make an active choice. If you say, wait, you're gonna stand there, and you saw what happened. Like Red War and Walshan, they just got to set up the crossfire, and it was impossible for the German Inns to do anything. And the Cavs just, like, the crossbow doesn't shoot the infantries, right? But the infantries has nowhere to go. And where are the Cav gonna go? They can't go to the boat, because the crossbows and enemy Cav is waiting there. And meanwhile, like, Rainbow and Razor have no position to shoot from. And if Razor, say, moves up to the catapult, or well, the trebuchet, they can just move to push him. And if he falls back, then they can move up the crossbow there instead, and then it's just impossible to go on from there. So Germany stood and waited. And Russia was totally fine with that, because the crossbows have an advantage when you can sit and wait. They can just hold the angles. It's almost like an AVP in CSGO, right? So I think overall, Germany, it felt like they got desperate at the last round, so I understand, but throwing away the round in such a manner is not good. Like, you can't tilt during the round. You have to reset your mentality and go, okay, so what have we done that goes right? Okay, we have to move actively or do something. And when you get back to that basic, you can, like, play good again, right? Because I felt like Germany didn't really get outplayed, they just got outpositioned. And you could see, like, for Killer and Disturbed, they were basically removed from 3 rounds. And that's not acceptable. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Like, not being able to do anything for 3 rounds, because the crossbows can just sit there and aim at your head, is impossible. So you have to have a position where you can contest them. Like, when Germany let them go through the tunnels and to the, like, up to the top as Rodok, and set up their crossbows, and get to the flag, and move their cav up to disturb their archers. That's like 3 things that Russia got to do for free, and Germany did nothing to deal with it. If they had taken another approach, like, okay, we lock them down at the gate, or, okay, if they move here we push, or anything, it would have gone it would have been much better. It's okay to sacrifice a class's performance to do something good, but the way they did it, I feel like, was bad, because they couldn't give any input to the fight. Yeah, the long ranting was over. I just had to think for a bit. Okay, so Germany's being ready pretty soon. I'm not sure this is the lineup they're gonna run, right? But looking at it, we see Frunin Cav, Fabio Cav, Killer, and Jonah Cav. And Lord Metzger, Racer, Archers? Wait, Scar's not Lonely and Fizzy. So Killer, Frunian, Fabio, Jonah. Wait, I can't see 2 infs in this. Unless they run Razor inf and want him to use the javelins. I guess that's their plan, though. Yeah, I could see them running one archer with Metzger. Wait, no. What? I'm going crazy here. Okay, Yona is inf on open, right? It switched to inf, so it's gonna be Yona, Scar, inf. Rainbow, Metzger, archers, and then... Wait, what? What? I don't understand their setup. Okay. I feel like Rush is gonna just run... like, they're gonna run 4-2 probably. I don't see them running 3 infantries, but they're gonna run their 2 shooters for sure. Whereas I think Germany... They're probably thinking about 3 infantries or 4 cav at this point. Okay, so they have 4... Okay, so Yona... Okay, now it makes... My only guess is that they'll run... If they have the lineup like this, I think they're gonna run Razor infantry with javelins. I can't see them set up in another way. I think Germany's just discussing... Oh, okay. So if they run Disturb, that's gonna be 4 cav. I guess either Metzger or Rainbow benches then? Okay, they're probably just... Okay. Okay, they're ready. They're ready, guys. Okay, here we go. So let's see. So... Yeah, I think that's 4... 3 cav, 3... Okay, let's just see. Okay, so 4-2 for Germany. Oh, okay. So Razor, Rainbow... Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. And Russia runs 5 cav, 1 crossbow. They're really gonna rely on Red War here to hit the shot. Ooh, the sacrificial infantry. You can see the flag, it spawns in the closed area. This is gonna be a bit harder for Germany, I feel like. Ooh, Red War getting... Okay, Russia wanna hold there. I think this might be a fine spot. I think Germany should just think about how they wanna engage this. Red War trying to jump stun. Because all Russians wanna do is stop the cav, right? It's not even that necessary for Red War to shoot. So I think Germany should take the long way around. They shouldn't go past them. As we see Germany being quite indecisive here. Whoosh. Okay, and they might want to push here, but I still feel like it's a really bad spot here for Germany to push in if the Russian cavs are ready. Okay, so they want to get into the closed area. So this might be a time... Yeah, Russia's trying to get in, but it's a nice zoning here. Raska's getting in there. He might get an early kill there. Razor's going down. That's really, really bad for Germany. Oh, but Frune is trading well. Now they just have to get out without losing any other players here. Ooh, and they're actually getting Jav kills here. So Russia's trying to get in. And now Russia's just throwing the round instead. Now Russia's gonna have to try to get in there in a 5 against 7, and this is gonna be really hard. They have the all pikes and the javelins here. And I think it's up to Disturb. Sorry, for Red War here to hit something. Russia might just save their equipment here, honestly. Fabio? Yeah, I think they might. Yeah, we consider just holding the angles here, seeing if they can get anything. Scar. Oh, Red War barely misses that shot, and that could have actually gotten them a pretty good kill there. Scar still doesn't see the one crossbow. That's a good round for Germany. And I feel like Russia, they had a good plan, but the execution was a bit awkward, as they tried to like get their calves in there, right? But they just got zoned by the couches and had to like turn around, and by that point Germany went into the gate there, and it was too late. Ooh, shieldless? I think it might be fine though, he just needs to have a decent position. The one good thing about being an archer is that the bow can cover you from one cab, right? And the flag is open here. Red War's taking the high-up position here. This position is fairly blocked, like you can step out and get some good shots, but it's much easier if you go down to get the shots here, though you're more vulnerable to cab. Vulnerable. You can see Racer, he's setting up pretty far away, and Rainbow's moving up to a pretty high up position here to get some crossfire in. He might just want to go to the river. Yeah, we can see Red War's moved up towards the tree, and Russia's getting ready to do the push here. I think Yona and Scar should be careful here to not get caught into melee. Yeah, we can see the cav is surrounding them already. Ooh. Ooh, and we can see Arnie going down there, going too greedy. Germany's losing one of their infantry, and just Scar now, and it's being really heavily pressured here. And they really need to help him. But Russia is not going for him, and yeah, when they tried to, it was too late. Germany just went in, but it's still a 6-on-5. Oop, and that's a nice shot. Cancel off the couch there. There's this one going down. Maybe Red War can... Nope, he's getting pressured here by Rainbow instead. Ooh. I'm not sure they... with the crossfire here, it's gonna be super hard for Rainbow. Sorry for Red War. Yeah, they're setting up Rainbow and Flag now. Racer's going greedy here? Oh, but they're getting down Siphon. I think this is round over, really. Yeah, there goes old Pike. Yeah, now it's just Red War left here. Yeah, they're gonna go for the push here and kill him, yeah, and there we go. And he gets a new horse. And you can see the round was a bit closer than anticipated there. I feel like Russia, they had such a good starting position, but they just didn't focus the infantries there. Like, the North Cav, they're also gonna do some work, right? But when you have the 5 Cav, you just really need to get the infantries down, because they're what's gonna like break the round. And when it took them like 20 seconds to kill Scar, it was just shielding up, right? They were trying to spam him with the melee weapons, but nothing happened. It took way too long. Oh, we can see Germany wants to get into the closed area. Oh, that's a footshot angle. Okay, it spawns in the middle. Russia, okay, they're not faking it. We can see Germany might just want to push them up here in this corner. I'm not sure it's good to leave Red War to hold this position. But the 5 Cav, they can just come in from all corners here. It's not a favorite position, right? Yeah, and we can see the Russian Cav is trying to get in here, but they're not getting much done yet. We can see the Disturbing Fury, they're zoning really well, and yeah, they're just not going down, the Germans there. Actually, as I say that, they lose 2, but there we go, the trade's coming in. Oh, Scar going way too greedy there. We can see disturbing around. They might just throw the round here. Oh, but they're getting into trade kills here, Russia. I think... Yeah, that's round over. And again, I feel like... It's just a throw there in general from Germany, right? They had such great positions, there's no way they should die there. The team kill. Oh. I don't think Germany can afford to lose another round here, right? So... They gotta go 3-1 then 3-0 to get to overtime. So this is a really important round here. And I feel like if Germany can get the 1-0 after on Sweden, they're gonna get to overtime. It's just a really like shaky situation for them though. This round might be the worst to play because everyone in the team will know that you have to win this to get a draw. And I still feel like they just threw that round. Open flag spawn close. You see Russia's gonna try the same again. They might just wanna like... They don't wanna let them get into the close quarter and get the javelins to throw and stuff. So they're gonna try and meet them wherever they are. And Germany's going through their spawn? Okay. It's gonna be really hard there, like... There's no good archer positions, maybe this corner, but Red War can peek and shoot there, no problem. I'm not entirely sure how Germany will get in there. They'd have to go get 2 Red War to actually do something. Yeah, we're considering gonna try and get to Red War here. Oh, Fabio's trying for a sneaky couch there. Yeah, Germany's getting the kill here. I'm not sure why Russia stayed. They weren't in time to protect it, but they still stayed. And we can see German cavalry is free to do anything now, as Russia's trying to defend the position, but... Well, you can't defend something you've already lost, right? I guess trying to go for a retake, but... Yeah, I think they might lose this round now. It's a 6-on-4, so... Okay, there's no chance. 6-on-3 now. And this is the round that Germany really needed here. They're gonna have to play really well now to get back on the Swedish side. And we might see the famous Winterberg here. Unless we see Siphon go get some easy frags here. In 15 seconds, kill 5 players. Nope. There we go. You have to remember that Nord is the stronger side here. And Germany threw away their Vaegir side completely on naval, so they're basically one set of one map down, which hurts them really much. Whoop. Damn, I hate that sound. Just gotta have to close down there. Sorry for your ears, guys. Please no biblifump my ears in chat. Thank you. Okay, so Germany. Like, on this map, it's a bit of a, like, toss-up in where the flag spawns, because it can be quite closed or quite open. Or something in the middle, right? So, You can run 3 infantries here, but I feel like against Nords you might just get javelin to pieces. Like, for all of you that's playing the 5v5 tournament, it's different when you're 5v5 because while the javelins are good, you don't have the same amount to just break down someone with javelins. You're still gonna need to get into that melee, right? In 8v8, it's gonna be so many more jabs. All the cats are gonna have jabs. And if you're one player, and there's like 5 people throwing javelins, right? It's gonna be too much. Especially when they also have like an archer in a crossfire position. It's gonna be interesting to see here how they're gonna play it. I'm surprised that they ran Max as Cav though, Russia. He's a really good archer. I guess they must have played a lot of Cav to be like a Cav for them, but... I think we might see the 2 crossbows. Either Sin though, so... They're swapping Yona for either a synth. That might be an interesting choice. Okay, I'm just gonna play some music for a little while. Get something to drink. And we can see Germany being ready here. I think we're just gonna wait for Russia. They might be pretty quick though, they have all their players in already. Yeah, and they're ready. Game sound. Okay, and here we go. And it's supposed to be... I guess I can fix this. Wait. Oh, and they actually got around. So you can see that Germany has to go 3-0 here. And we can see them running 2 crossbows here. And Russia's running 3 infantries. I think 3 imps can be fine here, it's just... You don't want to just fight in any position when you run 3 infantries, right? So... Yep, flag spawns there, and we can see the crossfire being set up early here. It's a dangerous position as a crossbow here, that you can get like... like, a cav can just run through and jab at you, essentially. Oh, there's a nice foot shot there. Yeah, and I think they might have to fall back here. You can't really shoot anything like super well from here. Oh, Razor barely missing that shot. It could have been an early lead there for Germany. But Russia is still, they're really like vigorously trying to raise the flag here to get it higher. They want to force Germany to engage them and their 3 infantries. Yeah, I think Reveron could peek me. Yeah, they're going for the crossbows here. Ooh, but that's a nice early headshot there. Razor's in a really good position here as well. It's a nice Nice headshot from Red One. Razor's using the free shot, free kill they have there. I think Germany really has to get out the corner now. Yeah, they're just going away with the kills here. And Russia has like no good way of trading when they engage like that. With both Razor and EK just having 3 shots. We can see EK having 2 kills already. Boom, boom, boom. 4 kills. And there we go. That's how it goes when you face a like really big crossfire. Or actually, I don't even think the crossfire there actually mattered. What mattered there was that when Russia went in to engage, right? They had no way to put pressure on the crossbows. And you could have 2 crossbows standing literally on the same spot shooting. Would still get the kills there because they could just shoot for free. There was no way for them to like reach Razor or Ika, and that just makes it too hard. And there's no change up in their setup here for Russia. They're just gonna go and stick with their plan. I'm not entirely sold on the 3 infantries here. I think like I know a lot of people dislike Nord archers, but I think just the pressure from just shooting enough might make a difference here. Especially when they have such good archers. So I'm really surprised with Russia running just 1 archer here. Oh, he's either he's getting a trade javelin there. Oh, Fabio getting caught out. That's really bad for Germany. And they still have to win this round. Or they've lost the grand final. I still think they can do it with 1 cav down here. This Siphon is really injured, and Razor's trying to get to a good position as well. And Disturb getting the headshot there, that's really good. And we can let Russia go for the engagement here, but Scar, no! And they're getting the kills down on the infantry, and they really need to protect either here. They cannot allow him to go down, but he has no support right now. No, but Ika's getting a kill there. Yeah, there goes Either going down, and they have to deal with the Russian infantry now, and they're 1 man down. Actually, 2 men down. Oh, and Ika's actually getting the kill there. I might get a second one. Oh, that's so close. They still have to contest the flag, and it's 1 minute left still. And Disturb is actually going down. But it's not dead yet, and it might actually still reach over. And they're actually getting trade kills here, and they're in a 4-on-3 now. It's a 50 seconds left on flag as well. They might just have this. Ooh, but Rasko's actually trading away. He's getting stuck there. Ooh, it's a 2-on-2 still. And the horse is still alive here. We have to see Racer get into the melee, and it's 30 seconds left here. They're actually just going down there, and this is really bad for Russia. Who had that round just a second ago. And they're going down, and Germany's actually taking the round there. We might just see Winterberg. Racer going for getting the actual triple kill there, and Russia just throwing the rounds away completely. That's in a huge way for Germany now. That might be the morale in Russia, like, super going down. Their mentality might just drop completely there. They have to be careful. I still think Russia can take the rounder and win the grand finals, but it's gonna be much harder for them now. Because Germany, they're still gonna play on the middle flag, I think, but might be I don't think it's a mistake, but if it spawns in it spawns in the middle, and it's just all in favor of Germany right now. Every little thing goes their way. But we can see Russia's doing one good thing here. They're actually contesting the staircase here, and they want to have Red War up in that position as well. And this is a good decision, I think, actually. And Germany's gonna have to rotate like their crossbows super much. Where is this? Oh, okay. Racer has a pretty decent position here, and he has his back covered from it by the cav. any early damage here would be a big thing for Germany, I think. Red War's not peeking yet, though. He might not hold the corner anymore. Actually, he does. And I think Germany's getting ready to engage here. They see the flag going up way too high. Yeah, and they're getting up and actually getting the flag here. And this might be just be in favor of Russia here, with the infantry putting a lot of pressure. But the Russian cav are not getting anything yet, and Germany's getting the first kill here. With starting pressure, Arnie's going down, and Germany's just running away with the run completely. And there we go, guys. It's Winterberg time, I think. Yeah, this is Winterberg, guys. With Winterberg. But you never know with Siphon. Control J and stab here. Come on. Karuna styling as killer executes his teammate. If the head could have been like chopped off, that would have been the moment. But that's just well played from Germany. I feel like when Russia tried to engage there, their cav came in and they just couldn't get in there because of the corner, right? There's like one little object just changing the whole like positional engagement. With the crossbow up here, it's pretty hard to reach him behind the fence here, right? That's just really nice for Germany. There's no way we won't see Nords here, I think. Yeah, Nord too. Nord, Winterberg, guys. Javelin Fest. 5 infantry is 1 cav. Wait, 5 infantry is 2 cav, 1 archer. We're just gonna see javelins everywhere. Wait. Just gonna help the team captains change to the proper map. I think this... Yeah, there we go, this is Winterberg. Guys, it's time. It's time for the Winterberg. Disaster is coming. The Javelin Fest. Oh dear, guys. So the only thing that's a potential discussion to have here is, do you want 1 archer or not? Right? I think Russia's gonna run Red Boar as archer. Germany might run Racer, I guess. Or Ika. Either of them, but... Other than that, I just see the 5-1-2, like 5 inf, 1 archer to cav being ran. And also, like, this map is interesting because you can go so quickly, like, depending on what positions you take, how you'll engage. So, if you say get the top of the ramp here, you have a really... and they're trying to get up, but you're too quick. You have a really good chance of just running down opponents with the top position, with the archer on top spraying and javelins throwing around, right? But other than that, I think most positions are fine. Like, if both go out from the early entries, like on the left there, on the right there, and meet, that's fine positions to fight in. And you can see Russia running the one archer again. And I guess Siphon and Rasko is gonna be cab. I can't see a situation where Germany is not running five infantries here. 4-2, I don't think it's viable on this map, so... Yeah, I think we're gonna see the infantries and the javelins being thrown, making the big difference there. Guys, you can say whatever you want about the delays, but it's Winterberg time, okay? There's no more hype than Winterberg. Come on. Okay, so I think... I'm not sure how much the teams have practiced this map, because it generally just doesn't come up that much. I feel like Germany might have like once or twice. I'm not sure Russia would have, but the map is symmetrical, so as long as you take the better engagement and you fight good enough, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, and I think the way they're going right now is where they're gonna go. The palisades give some cover, but I feel like the palisades are so shit on this map. Like, if you fight at a wall in the, like, just below the stand where the crowd's supposed to sit in, I feel like that's a pretty good engagement spot for the infantries, right? But if both teams meet there, but if you try to meet up at the top here, it's gonna be a different ball game, because then you have completely different like situations for all infantries, especially depending on who gets the top and not. We're just waiting for the teams, I guess. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, right? So I'm just gonna go for some music for a few seconds.
And so it's also about stages of life. When people are building, sometimes they don't have time. Like what you said, you only meet people when, you know, it's something to do with what you're already doing. So it's easier to meet them because you're building. Let's build our lives and stay as close as possible, but we don't have the time to be spending every.
Okay, and every time I switch to music, they do Renot Live to do the drops, so... Yeah, let's see, so... Wait, they're on Rain... I guess they run Rainbow Infantry here, right? I'm not sure... Is that the team that Germany's gonna run, though? Okay, we see Rainbow Infantry. I think it's pretty solid with the javelins, and he's decent enough in melee. They have Boris, though, but... I think that might be the best setup they can run on such a close map. And Russia's gonna run the same. They ran the whole match, apart from that, you know, Volshan isn't on. Oh, actually he is, so... Volscian Inf? Yeah, I think this is Volscian Inf, guys, so... Be ready for some Archer Javelin strats, right? All archers are, like, bullshit good with the RNGs there, so... Yeah, and I think we're gonna see Razor, Rainbow as infantries here. Just pray to God we got streamer! Come on! Yeah, and there we go. Okay, so Russia's moving out towards the middle here, and I feel... Yeah, Germany's actually taking the other route. I think it might be a bit quicker here. Like, Germany is being pretty slow, but they can still get to the top here. If they want to. There's a chance that... Okay, Russia is not sure here. Okay, it's spawned on German side, so... There's still a flag game on this map, but as before it's symmetrical, and there's good positions, like if Russia gets to get up here on the tower, they might reach to the flag. It's gonna be... Okay, actually Russia's... Yeah, okay, they're both running the same lineup. Russia might want to engage here. It's gonna be a jab fest, right? You can see Russia's actually engaging here. Either just guy's gonna get a team kill, but Russia's going ahead here, and Siphon's getting an early kill there on EK is just going down way too early. Frunian's trading well, and Rainbow just needs to survive here. Oh, and it actually takes the kill instead, and I think this actually looks good for Germany, and Russia split up, and they're just getting the kills here. Yeah, and we can see Germany is taking the... I think Germany has the round here. It's that one archer, right? But what's he gonna do now? What's his Siphon dismounting? And they can just put Scar on the flag and... Oh, I hate that position as an infantry. Okay, they're just falling back for a bit. Siphon's trying to see if he can get something done. They're gonna play the time battle here. The only thing that's gonna be important here is whether Redwood gets a kill or not. And I think... Was that Siphon getting hit? I think so. The ankle javelin always hurts. Okay, and they're taking the... Oh, let's have Germany? Okay, no, Killer's just being in a sneak position. And that's a second heal, and Germany won the round. That's actually really well played from Germany there. When Russia went in, they had some splitting off, and when they split off, like, Siphon got the archer, but when he got split off there and the German cav came in, the Russian cav, they had to go out, and the German cav had just free reign there. And you can see it in the kills, they have 3 kills combined, and that makes a huge difference now, as Germany's gonna have the armor on the cavs, which admittedly doesn't do that much of a difference when you're facing javelins and arrows that headshot you, but having like 1 infantry with this tank armor can make a difference. That could be like 3, even 4 jabs if you're unlucky enough. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the position Germany is holding right now, but it's a pretty good position still. Like, the only problem is that Russia's playing the corner, right? So they're gonna have to push up at some point, in which Germany can just crossfire. And I think they're gonna have Ika on in their side. Or not. They just have Killer throwing javelins. The important thing here is that Red War doesn't get completely free reign here. And I think at least that this is not a very good position for Germany. But they're getting the hits in here, and... Oh yeah, they're getting... Volscian's getting a killer, and Cypher's getting a second couch there, and Germany has to trade something up here, and they get 1 trade there. Rora's actually getting shot in to pressure the cap. And Eater's getting a double kill, and that's really nice. The javelin being close there. Arnie's trading off. Rainbow's getting kills, and we can see that Germany, they're just getting into a really bad position there. Rainbow with no shield can't do anything. That was such a close headshot. If they could just get 1 kill, but no. That's the round, I think. And Russia taking the round there. I'm not sure why they played on the palisades. Like, even if the flag spawns there, once they get down and they had Red War on the top, We could see a few jabs being close, but it's still that RNG, right? That it might not hit, so you might not get the kills. And it really makes a difference in the end. And now they're gonna get to the top way faster here. We can see, I think Germany might have to bank on the flag here. Like the position Russia had last time with like this top here, when the flag spawned behind, I think it was better for Russia to fight, but Germany just outplayed them individually. Because when the flag spawned on Germans, and they might be ready to hold up here and put Red War up in the crossfire position. Yeah, I think they're gonna hold here. And I'm not entirely sold on Germany taking this push here. And Russia's trying to get out here. We can see the Russian cav is coming in and oh, they're getting the couch there. With this guarding in such pressing, yeah, and it's going down there. And again, 200 not to stun. In Germany, they have to trade off here. And they're getting some trades, but Russia's imps are just running over the German one. I feel like Germany just has such shit positions. Like, whatever they do individually, it won't change the outcome in that situation, I feel like. Oh, that's a team kill. Oh, a second team kill. Never know with Killer. Come on, Killer. Come on. You got this. Oh, you missed a step one. That's one bump stand. And guys, this is the life of a cav, right? I'm not sure it's worth saving your gear here. The javelins are more important. He might just go for this. Just to like try and get any kills here. Not, but with a headshot. On Red War. Headshot, dude. Headshot. Bruce with -2. I think that's the worst I've ever seen on Winterbird. -2. And I'm actually surprised to see that both Siphon and Rasko has 2 kills here. And we can see Germany going for the bottom position again. Again, while we can jump jab here, once the flag spawns like on the other side of the palisades, Russia can do anything they want. And I'm not sure where Ika is. Okay. Right, they have Racer in, so where's Racer? Racer Archer, I mean. Oh, he's behind the palisades. And I think Racer's the one who should take down Red War on. You can see he really tried there. But the palisades just don't offer much. Oh, we can see Racer, he might get jabbed here, he needs to be careful. Oh, and he gets a nice early headshot there, but just doesn't kill. And Bruce is coming behind Racer, and this is actually a good engagement for Germany. I think they can take it away here if the cap can get in to do something. And yeah, we can see that one of the caps going down early there. And now they can set up the crossfire, and Scar is taking a really nice early kill on Bruce. And they just have to not die in the melee fights, and Russia's in a absolutely... I don't have the words for it. They just have a horrible position. And we can see Rainbow go from the stun there. But Russia's actually trading up some kills, and Germany, they can't afford to lose the fight like this right now. And there we go, Racer takes one of the kills. As long as Siphon won't be able to do anything. I think it has to be a bow glitch. Red War's going down and Siphon's going down. And that's really nice for Germany, guys. Like, really, really, really nice. And we can see, like, the position that Germany had, I feel like was really bad. But when Russia went in behind the palisades, that was bad. Because they can't split off, like, you know, an inf here, the rest here. And Red War can just focus down their cavalries, but Germany's making the most of the position they got. And Russia played right into their hand. Oh, and that's an early shot of Red Warren. He might just get a little itsy-bitsy nervous now with losing his health that early in the last round of the tournament. And they're gonna wait for the flag now. Oh, and it spawns on Russia's side. And I think Germany, they have to be careful when they take this engagement here. Red War's not in a position now, but I think it's fine for them to just walk past them and go to the flag instead. Like, they don't have to contest the corner. Yeah, you can see Russia being ready to push already. In Germany, they're rethinking this a bit. That's a nice shot from Racer. Oh, Killer's going down there. Losing that one cav can really make a difference here. Especially as the round goes late, that extra cav can make a huge difference to clutch. Look, see, everyone's just a bit afraid here. Everyone's taking top is really low. Germany has the most of the trades, but one axe hit can just kill you, so yeah, they're playing down on the time here, and this is a nervous time for both teams here in the grand final. And we might see Russia just commit to the push here. Oop, and they're bidding out a bit. And Red War has such a good position there. And the question is whether they play on the flag time or when they want to go. I think they want to go pretty soon here. Yeah, now we can see Germany's going in here. Bruno's actually going in pretty well, and Volshin getting an Ika there, but Rainbow's trading the kill here. Oh, but Scar's going down to Red War there. Bruno's actually getting another kill though. And they're trading pretty well, but I think Russia has this. No, it's a 3-on-4 here, and Germany still really need those kills, but Rask just taking down Rainbow there. If Racer can get Red War down, that might just save the... Oh no! Racer had this chance there to really just end the round. Bruno needs to be careful here. As he goes down. And Russia wins the round, and Russia has actually won the grand finals, guys. With a 10-9 victory. I think Germany has played that a little weird. They lost it on naval outpost, I think. But that was actually, I feel like, a really good match still. And congratulations to Russia for winning the finals there. And for Germany to get in second. It was a really close match, and I feel like that round could have gone, like, could have been anyone's in the end. It was just those, like, tiny itsy-bitsy mistakes and the big plays coming from some players that changed the whole thing around. Yeah, so I'm gonna cut the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys, and congratulations to Russia, and condolences for Germany. I'll see you guys around.